Engine time. Or rather, Sphinxinator time. What is a Sphinxinator? I know what a Sphinx is, and I know what a nator is. No, I don't. I don't know what a nator is. But I know what the suffix nator is. It's on the end of Terminator and various other words. But what's a Sphinxinator? That's the question. What I find really funny is that Cortex just needs to find a way to keep that door, those smashing doors, he just needs to find a way to keep them permanently shut. And there is no way that Crash can get through them, and therefore no way for him to get the crystal. Like, he claims to be a genius, this Cortex, but he really doesn't understand the most simple methods of preventing progress. Something for him to work on, I think. I mean, the game would be a lot less fun if that happened. But you know what I mean. Cortex has victory right in front of him. He could literally just keep those doors shut and Crash would not be able to collect all the crystals. But he just doesn't. I mean, Crash sort of almost killed himself out of stupidity there. That had nothing to do with me. But you know, my point still stands. Whatever my point was, I already forgot what it was. But whatever it was, I stand by it. Oh, is it called Sphinxinator? Because those, mummy dudes are actually robots. And they're kind of like the Terminator. Is that what it is? Did I just get the level name? Is that why it's called Sphinxinator? I haven't seen the Terminator movies. Oh, I think I've seen a bit of one of them. I think it was a scene where he goes into sort of a business executive's like office and they sort of have a real serious chat and then he starts shooting the place up. And I think I'm just now realizing that that's not Terminator, that's actually RoboCop. So yeah. My contribution to the whole Sphinxinator thing is that I think I might have seen RoboCop. What the fuck? The double jump went too high, so he hit his head on the roof and then plummeted into the pit. Are you joking? These power-ups are so bad. I hate them so much. So stupid. Why would he not be able to double jump there? Why would you give me a double jump and then not let me use it? Stupid fucking game. You know, my favourite part of Crash 3 was when they recreated World War I. That's a great moment in history to revisit, I think. Is it really a time travel game if you don't go to World War I? And later on, World War II? How could you not include that in your kid's time travel game? Well, that was fun. That was a really fun level. Can't wait to do that a second time. Ooh, careful. We don't want to be a dead man. Because if we're a dead man, then we can tell no tales. What the fuck? The seagulls kill you? Also, why is it so big? Those seagulls are massive. Been feeding him too many chips on the beach. Jesus. I do like these levels. I sort of give off the attitude that I hate everything. But there are some things I like, and even though this is a shitty vehicle level, it's probably the best shitty vehicle in the game. Yeah, I don't know. I sort of give out opinions like that, and I don't really have any way to justify it. It's just sort of something I say, and hope sticks. I've always wanted to be trapped on a deserted island. I feel like that would be fun for a bit. You know, have a whole island to yourself. I mean, you'd have to rely on your own skill set to survive. My skill set is very unique. And not very useful in terms of a survival situation. But yeah, I reckon I could give it a crack. I reckon it would be fun. Maybe I'd get a tan. Because, you know, I've got vampire skin. And also, with all the physical work you have to do to, you know, climb trees and get coconuts or build shelters or that sort of thing, I might end up getting ripped as well. So I'd be tanned and ripped. I'd be the ideal man. I mean, I wouldn't be able to bathe or anything like that. So that's not ideal. But I reckon it would be fun. Next time I get on a plane, I'm going to make sure it crashes. So I can go on a deserted island. No, Mr. Crate. Fuck. Can I not get back? Surely I can get back. Surely. Give me that fucking crate. I missed it again. Coco, you suck. You are shit. You missed both of those too. God's sake, Coco. Did you only get one? You got one out of the two. They were right behind each other. God, fucking hell, Coco. Right, we're gonna get a massive run up. If you don't get this, you're shit. There we go. I missed 5 crates anyway? Are you fucking serious? Whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not frustrated by that at all. I wasn't going for 100% anyway, because this game has relics and fuck that. As cool as this level looks, I would not want the future to look like this. I don't think it looks very nice to live in. It looks too sort of industrial. But, you know, I think the chances of the future actually looking like this are quite slim, given that we are sort of edging closer and closer to a nuclear apocalypse. So I don't think I have to worry about that. Although, to be fair, I think out of all possible apocalypses that we could have, I think I would prefer nuclear compared to, you know, zombie apocalypse or some sort of demon rapture apocalypse. Because I think if you survive the initial nuclear blast, I feel like you could recover. You know, civilization can rebuild after that. I mean, just look at Fallout. Fallout is, of course, a series of documentaries about what would happen should we be in a situation where there is a nuclear apocalypse. And, you know, they get on relatively okay. I mean, they have a bit of a violence problem and a radar problem and, you know, everything's sort of radioactive. But once you survive that initial blast, you know, you're fine. It won't be too bad. Humanity will continue. But with something like a zombie apocalypse, you're constantly fending for yourself, and there's really no way to fix the problem. Because zombies will just keep coming and coming and coming, and there's nothing you can really do. And with something like a rapture, where the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse sort of descend and destroy the world, there's not really much you can do to defend against that. Because, you know, we've got nuclear bunkers to protect ourselves from nuclear disaster. We don't have a bunker for the heinous acts of God. So what are you supposed to do? I think that's sound logic. I think I would prefer nuclear apocalypse to any other apocalypse. I think that's fair. That's fair, right? I mean, I don't want it to happen. But if an apocalypse did have to happen, I reckon I would go for nuclear. Wait, what? What the fuck happened there? Shouldn't I have gotten hit by that nitro? I sort of slid off it and blew it up, but I didn't take any damage. What? I don't understand that. Is that some hidden Crash 3 tech that I don't know about? I've not seen a speedrun of this game, so I don't know if that's something that they do. Maybe I should watch a speedrun of this. Maybe I'd learn something. I like this level because it takes the Egyptian level style and does something unique with it. You know, it adds the water mechanic. That's pretty cool. I think it's the only sort of type of level in the game that does that, where it builds on the hazards and all that, and makes it more interesting. Even though I'm fucking it up royally, it's cool. It's cool. The only thing I don't like about the water gimmick is how quickly Crash just drowns. Because as soon as he gets too deep in the water, he instantly drowns. Like, you would be able to hold your breath for a while, sure. I mean, I've nearly drowned once. I was at a swimming carnival at school, and they were, you know, well, it wasn't a swimming carnival, like a swimming day. It was more a learning how to swim day. And they put us in the sort of deeper section of the pool, and sort of ushered us all to the edge, and I was underwater at the time, and everyone sort of kept swimming over me, and I couldn't breach the surface of the water to get back out and breathe. I was under so many people, and I did nearly drown, but I held my breath for a solid, 30 seconds. I was alright. So the fact that Crash just drowns immediately is quite something, and I would like to see that explained at some point. Not from a game designer, but from a biologist. I know what the game designer would say. It's a hazard. It's supposed to make the game hard. What would the biologist say, hey? Maybe the biologist would say, hey, bandicoots actually can't hold their breath. That's just a fact about bandicoots, is that they can't hold their breath. If so, good on the game designers for doing their research. Clearly they didn't research the part where bandicoots don't wear shorts, but good on them. That was a mistake. No, it wasn't. That was genius. Is that what they do in the speedrun? I really got to check out a speedrun of this game, because I feel like with the death tornado spin and the double jump, you can do some pretty crazy shit. What? No. I missed one? What the fuck? It's bullshit. This is the coolest boss in the game by far. Fighting a giant robot on the surface of the moon? Are you kidding me? Doesn't get much cooler than that. And it's probably the most difficult one as well. I mean, not that that's, difficult for a boss to do. Because pretty much every boss in Crash is easy. But this one comes the closest to having a level of difficulty. Also, I always thought Engine in his little cockpit there looked like a squirrel. I don't know why. And Purah comes on with his space dick and attaches onto Coco's space vagina. I'm gonna stop. I should not have said that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on, look at it. Look at it though. Look at it from this angle. That's definitely a massive space dick that Purah's just come in with. Like, you can't deny that. I mean, you can deny the whole space vagina thing, but you can't deny the space dick thing. Also, I'm taking so much fucking damage. Stop hitting me. Why are these things taking so many hits to just die? I've got 1% health. I actually died. Fuck me. Should have stopped talking about space dicks and space vaginas. Just play the game. Jesus. How are they not destroyed yet? There's one. Get rid of you. Fuck off. Just fucking die. Jesus, Engine. It's not that serious. Thank you. Get space dicked. I don't know what time period the moon is supposed to be, because I'm pretty sure the moon's been there for thousands and thousands of years. Was that supposed to be the moon landing? If so, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin must have been shitting the bed at the epic space battle they witnessed, because bloody hell, that was brutal. It is Buzz Aldrin, right? Buzz Lightyear's from Toy Story, and Buzz Aldrin was the one who landed on the moon. Right? Yeah, Buzz Aldrin. As if it was gonna be Buzz Lightyear. What the fuck is wrong with me?